recording. What's up, everybody? It is Ghost Bonesy. I am back with a third episode. I have Lady Ghost Bonesy, who just looked at me like I was ridiculous. Sorry, I didn't have any audio before. There were children here. Ooh.
Revelio.
I saw a paper. Where was the name? Here?
You know what that reminds me of?
Where's the ding? What's that? What does that remind you of, lady?
You know the sparklers for 4th of July?
The sparklers for 4th of July? Oh my gosh.
We were kids, we'd like swirl them around, trying to make our name.
There's something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Oh. Paper.
I would have told my teacher,
That
I
should
would have
be
been
all
like,
for now.
that's
You'll
what
be
happened to my
expected
homework,
to
it
attend
flew away.
both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yeah, everything. Every single thing I had. What happened to all your supplies? Huh, Ghost? Where did I go? Dragonated on the way here.
What happened to your shoes?
Dragonated them on the way here. Can you tell me more about Charms class, bruv?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes. All
I learned how to
terribly
be,
useful. I think
charming.
you'll enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
The talented teacher? Easy breezy cover girl. What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense
in-laws.
Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Auras. Fortunately,
Auroras?
we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in
Auroras.
charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's Hogsmeade? Tell me, Professor. What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
A beer? I would love a beer! Get out of my face.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Yes, ma'am.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Awful.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
all in
I
one
chose
piece,
the
unlike
dragon's
all my
path,
equipment.
Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
It's dark.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
You spying
Come
on
and
me?
find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hey, Professor. I was just talking about minding my own business.
Revelio. Teaching us a spell.
Oh, it's right here.
Or having a practice himself.
Oh, over here. I saw that. Okay, Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features, I cannot even see, intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain base. Wow, so you just described to me what it was, like I had no idea, huh? Very interesting.
Revelio.
Another ding. Another ding. Where'd the ding go? Ah! You jerks. I can't explore?
Madam Cacao is getting
Up here, perhaps? Let's get on with it. Hey, Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yeah, I pissed myself during the whole thing. I'm a coward.
I heard that, and then all I saw right there was "You did, sir."
You did.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Oh yeah, the
Understood,
headmaster,
Professor.
that
Good.
douche burrito.
Now, as capable as
That
you
wasn't
are,
very kind.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
We don't even know what this
You have the
ability
benefit
is.
of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What's going on between him and Professor Weasley?
She believes that he is keeping secrets, and she doesn't like that. Collection chests, field guide pages, double guide statue. Okay, some quests are locked by spells, yada yada yada. Track quests. Track.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr.
Oh yes, you get to design your
He's
own
an
wand.
exceptional craftsman
And
a
as
good
you go,
friend.
and as you go
I
throughout
shall
the
reach
game,
out when
you
I
can
have
find
more
new
information about
ways
our
to
mysterious
make your
locket.
wand.
For now,
Lady
focus on your
Ghostbone Z is
classes and
so
pay attention.
hot.
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master
Hey,
within these
baby.
walls.
I'm sorry, Professor Fig, I wasn't listening. I was looking at a hot babe. Alright, I'm seeing.
See, you weirded him out. He's walking off because he thought you were talking to him.
Oh, he found you got beam. I'm going to leave now.
He did. He straight up just like left. He's like, well, not doing that today.
So I'm going out of the door.
Could you imagine that actually happening? Like you actually did do your homework, but then it
Dragon
just
comes.
flew away.
Literally just flew away out of your stuff.
Revelio.
No, there's some here. Alright, lady, give this a read.
I'm blind. Hold on. I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Wyvern Fountain.
Wyvern Fountain. Dyed pages. This fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a
Wyvern.
wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir
Cadogan.
Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the
Wyvern
of Weed. Slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. I don't think I really, I don't think any of that went in my head.
Revelio.
Yeah, leveled up.
I think out of all of that, the main thing that I got was wyvern.
Oh, yeah. Basically, what it's saying is that the statue here, it's just a statue on top right here where like a lot of students like to gather. A knight who supposedly slayed a certain wyvern, a dragon. People are saying, oh, it's this wyvern that he's slain. It's a statue of the wyvern he's slain. Everybody's like, no, it's not. It's really not. I wish you could sprint upstairs like that, huh? Wait, I bet you wish you could sprint upstairs like that. If I did, I'd break my leg. Ah! The hell are you looking at?
They're watching you.
Talk about security cameras. Ew, there's a weird clip sound when they blink too. That's gross. Listen.
Ew.
I hate it. First time I played this, I played as Slytherin.
That's cool.
This is defense against the Dark Arch Room. Stupid fly. I mean, stupid fly. Hey, it's Sebastian's fellow. Bro got ahead of himself.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales
you're a lot-
and lived to boast about it.
A lot younger.
Knowledge.
Yeah, she's a lot younger than she looks due to a curse.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Upside down letter 5. Number 5, not letter 5.
Levioso.
Letter 5. Phoenix literally said,
Now, let's try something a
He
little
said-
larger.
the letter, or no, the number C. The number C the other day, and I was like,
The number
where do
C.
you get that from?
I'm new here and you're making me go first? Psh, way to call me out.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Well done.
Do you think
Very
it's dead?
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Ah!
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Potato.
This should be
Protego.
easy. Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso. Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso. Protego.
Only always do this on this event. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Actually, he's already done 4, so.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
You look a little sour, huh? Who's a little sour
I
puss?
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Oh.
Points to Gryffindor.
Oh
Thank you,
my!
Professor Haggard. Glad to have
By
the opportunity to practice.
Jove!
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students.
I'm gonna leave a great
They
big
are
poo in the
capable
freaking
of
toilet
achieving it,
at
and
Hogwarts.
they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
How this guy was able to have?
Right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
She seems so nice, and she just seems so angry.
I know. As soon as they she was ready to get rid of him.
Right. I'll have additional assignments after class. All right. Get your butts out of my class. It's dismissed. Like, oh my gosh.
That was pretty- I was about to be like, oh, she's so precious. She seems so sweet.
She's so nice.
And she's like, okay, y'all get
Get
it.
out of my classroom. Okay, so it's back there.
Ding.
Okay, so it's further down here.
Revelio.
Herodine Black Skeleton. The large black skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid in 1878. Nobody cares. Whoa, that is impressive though. I guess I can talk to
Hey,
people
don't
in
make
the
the
class.
professor mad. You just got points.
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Oh, do you? You prefer to keep things friendly, do you, bruv?
If you know the right spells,
Other eye.
it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Boo!
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
Actually, take a picture of that.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Let me just wipe my eyes from all the crap I'm seeing.
If you know the right knowledge of spells.
To wipe out your eye, or wipe
Always
your
thought
eyes.
Leviosa was for
You go over
first
to the
years.
little eye thing.
Not anymore.
Oh my!
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Lady, you are so pretty. You smell nice.
I smell
That's a
like
first.
cookies.
No, I'm kidding. What?
I said I smell like cookies.
I smell like cookies.
You're so cute.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
Yeah,
It
you
was certainly
sore
good
loser.
practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Or perhaps I'm used to swinging sticks at people as a child because I'm a rebellious little tyke. T-Y-K-E, tyke is what I said. Tyke. Tyke. I've had my fair share of wand combat. I was! Never used my wand in combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Oh.
You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh.
That was a little, pricey.
Be happy I held back, you maggot.
Oh.
I pity the fool who stand up and won't dueling against me. I pity the fool. No, I don't hate Bob Boy, but I pity the fool who steps into the ring of dueling combat wands magic with me.
Yeah, until you
Exclusive
get
and
humbled.
unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Okay, buddy, you just stepped on my
Just have
toes.
to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you.
He's
Sure, I'll see
slithering.
you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Brattleby?
If you're interested.
I'm so sorry for the person
Till
named the
next
child
time.
Brattleby. Stop! Such delicate class of music.
That's what I sound like on my violin.
Yeah, I have yet to hear it.
I'm just kidding.
No, you
No,
done
I
messed
just
up. I gotta
sound
hear it now.
terrible.
You done messed up.
I am not that good.
It was an accident.
That's me chasing you.
With what? I put the toilet seat down, thank you. It's your son that has trouble with that. Ah! It was an accident! Come on, don't you love me? Just a random little pocket of nothingness here. I saw his picture like 4 other places.
But he doesn't act like he didn't like you didn't just see him move.
Yeah, he just sit there all still.
He's like, ooh, he saw me.
Revelio.
Tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
What a bunch of jerks! You know, like school, go back to being a literal little turds floating in the bottom of the freaking coffee pot that nobody wants to drink. stop that. You know what's gonna happen if you keep doing that?
Sure we make some kind of stuff.
I got gas. It's a large classroom.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
I'm
Hello,
so glad
I
I'm
am
not one of
Betty.
those white cops.
So you are the new student.
Ooh, she's a
Have you
little,
met Professor Ronan yet?
she seems a little, too excited for him to sit by her.
Shall we begin?
I've been looking forward for the man
to
who...
Year 5 of Charms. Now,
Never mind,
this
teacher.
will be a crucial year in your
Crucial
education
year?
on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
can't
Right.
reach.
Now,
Old, but,
everyone,
like,
please
he's over
open your
here,
textbooks
like,
to page 517.
with so much
before we
energy.
begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone?
One's a color
Anyone?
change and one's a...
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
That jerk! That's my back!
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Oh yeah, my whole life.
You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
There's a mosquito just almost put my nose.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take
Review!
positions on opposite
Like a
sides
fun
of the
teacher,
classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ugh. As a Christian, I gotta say, I don't approve of this magic.
He was all excited whenever they came in, and then
That is
they're
not
like,
bad.
I don't
You
know.
are a swift learner. I see a lot
He's
of
like, "Man,
potential, but
okay."
remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it.
Got the roll your R.
Righteous rivalries are here.
Practice.
I like
Very
this
good,
guy.
everyone.
He's
That's
like,
enough of that. Well,
very
as you all have the
Everyone.
basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day.
You like
I
him
was
because of what?
thinking
look at
we
how
might have
positive
ourselves
he
a
is
little
too.
excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
As they
Just
go
after
outside
me.
and it's like thunderstorming, raining.
A spot of fresh air. Shoom. What happened? He got struck by lightning. Yeah, it's okay. Just send him to the nurse.
Just inhale the fresh air.
Just inhale the fresh smell of burnt child corpse.
That's terrible.
It's alright. I just got myself a little scratch on me arm. My British friends watching this. We don't sound like that, bruv.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Are you hurting?
So, what better than
child
a bit of
kicking.
sport?
Child
Put our
bonesy.
prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
He's not kicking.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Why do y'all keep singling me out?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them to excellent control there.
Oh, I've got the skills to pay the bills, bruv. This is getting so annoying.
That's it!
Don't make my balls fall off.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Lady, come
Further,
on, I'm talking about
certainly
balls
no
in the
sport playing
game.
without some
Stop
friendly
giggling.
competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I'm not gonna have any mercy on you.
You'll
Watch
be the
me die.
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
I'm playing blue balls, and she's playing red balls.
Let us see this.
Oh, I'm gonna knock her balls off. Here. Okay. I just gave her more points. I'm an idiot! Or was I planning for something else? Knock her balls off!
Brilliant.
Dang it, boy, you're supposed to be knocking her balls off.
That is how it's done.
Knock her balls off, come on.
See, that's why she wanted you to sit with her and be your partner.
Oh, she wants you to knock her balls off.
No, she wants
Ah.
she wants an easy defeat.
She
Because
and
you're
I-
the new kid.
Oh, I knocked both our balls off. We're both one
Oh,
ball
no.
short. One ball short.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I totally wanted her to think that they were equals because that's what women want nowadays.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round
Go ahead.
settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Hey, that was rude. This time I will knock your balls off without...
Watch this.
Hey, knock it off, knock her balls off, knock her balls off! Son of a butt.
See, look at her. She thinks like, she's like, this is a lot easier than I thought. You look like you're a little further than she is, though.
Quite impressive.
Quite impressive. We're gonna have a tie,
Let us
don't you
see
know?
this.
She's good. Oh, she's going
That
after
is how
yours
it's
now.
done.
Oh well, she's gonna be sorely mistaken.
Ooh.
Let me just restart this! Because I was trying to knock hers off. Dang, I look like an idiot.
You gave her more points than you knocked your own off. Oh no!
I mean, I totally let her win. That was totally the goal from the very
Yeah.
beginning.
Very good.
Because you
both
know,
of you.
because she's
Well
not
done.
white. No, I'm kidding.
Teapot. Insert teapot.
I had a friend who wasn't, who was, what was it? He was overlooked because he was a white, straight Christian male. He was overlooked for a college scholarship because of that. I was like, yes, that sucks. That's just
Maybe you should have applied for a Christian university.
He was at a Christian university.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, this
Well
doesn't
done
make
back
sense.
there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
So what she's saying is she didn't give it her all either.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all
Yeah,
at
I don't
once.
believe that.
To put
She
it
took it easy
lightly,
on you.
I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I
Well, she's
transferred
fine.
here
She
from
handles her
Wagadu
ball
just
catching a
before my
lot
fourth
easier.
year.
She summoned the
My
balls a
mother
lot
received
easier
an
than I
offer
thought.
to teach divination here. Before I knew it, We had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Did you ride a plane? Did you ride brooms? How big is Ouagadougou?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Yeah, so Hogwarts isn't the only school that teaches witchcraft and wizardry. What does Ouagadougou look like?
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
I'm sorry, people. I'm just captivated by Lady Ghostbumsy.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to
You
use a
witch.
wand when I
I
arrived.
rebuke that in Jesus'
Hardly
name.
anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo. Oh.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless
Yeah,
magic
so they don't have
be
to have
much more
wands.
instinctive.
They don't have to have
Not mention
wands to
quite
cast magic.
convenient
Wands
if
are
one
more
is
like
without their wand.
make it more direct, like
I
that of a
must
gun
admit,
or
however, that I am growing quite fond of
a
using
flamethrower
wands.
versus a gun.
It
One's
seems
more
very
direct than the other.
dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do
Ghost
miss
kitty.
Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at
Ouagadougou.
Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you.
I don't
Better
care.
not keep him waiting.
Better give me his
Until
purple
next
coat.
Of course, you can use
Oh,
Accio
you just stepped in my testiculars, cat.
if yourself.
Revelio. Well,
After
A word, if you would.
Oh, what if you would?
Look
What?
if I can find a way over there.
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
No, I lost to a girl and she was
An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson
holding
I was
back.
expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh, uncle. Had an uncle. He's no longer my uncle.
So in other
His
words,
name's
you have more homework.
yeah. The hell, man. I had an uncle Arize from Nigeria. He was hilarious.
Revelio.
He's a new kid,
Professor
your
Ronan
first
reminds me
day,
of my
and they're giving you
grandfather.
extra homework
Loads of
every
wisdom,
single class.
but a bit mad.
What you're talking about, dude? Stay with me before I just.
What does chalkboard say? Yeah. Can you read any of that?
I'm pretty sure it's all in Latin.
I wonder if that actually
Defendo,
says
allo,
anything.
reducto, wandewaza, stupefy. Oh, they're spells. Stupefy. Stupid fly.
Oh my goodness.
Revelio.
Bing.
Are you okay?
Mama always said the life was like a box
Hello
of
there.
chow.
You're the new student, aren't you?
What do you want?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha
She wants to
Dale.
beat you in another
I've been
match.
eager to meet you.
That's not the
You're
same
the
person.
student everyone's
Did
been
they all
whispering about.
Did they
Hope
all
your
look the
first
same to
day's
you?
going well. You
Oh, that
certainly
looks the
seem to
same
hold your
girl.
own in charms.
What?
That's so messed up. That's kind of you to say. It was a challenging lesson.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his.
Right, I don't know what
to my charms
that looks
homework.
like.
I find Professor Ronan's lessons a
Oh,
bit
did you
more
only
challenging
lose
than
to
you
girls?
do.
Apparently. Especially... Never mind. Why is he all hunched over like that? Dude, sit up straight. Whoa, is he blind? A blind man.
Why do you think he's blind?
Revelio.
You'll find out later. Sounds like it's right there. Merlin's beard.
Revelio.
I actually enjoy that music.
Your cat is digging his nails into
I was
my
just gonna
thigh.
say something stabbing me in the stomach, but it's a cat.
Hills are stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such characters.
Painting of Elias.
Elias?
Go ahead and read it.
I'm good.
This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right, who famously saved an entire village from an army of Dementors and the Dark Wizard from conjuring a mouse Patronus. Ooh. Oh, bother. Ah!
Revelio.
Oh! They just come back.
I told you they were gonna fly away.
Let the butterflies fly away.
Is that a cat? Look, ghost kitty.
What if that's not a cat? You know how Professor McGonagall from the first Harry Potter transformed into a cat? What if that's actually one of the teachers? I'm sitting here petting all up on one of the teachers, stroking her back. Don't look at me like that, lady. Wow, such intricate crap animation right now. Where? It's flow powder.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Deke, remember Deke.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
It just disappeared. Why'd you walk up to me like that, Professor?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from
Little-
Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Of course you did. That was not cool. What? More work? Nah, I like this.
Professor Ronan
second
did
one would have been
mention
mine.
something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay, what more can you tell me about potions, spellcraft?
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Blimey!
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm hearing a bunch of like young pups bark outside and someone go, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
You might want to go check, Mama. Lady Bonesy. You okay?
Yep.
And you farted.
Just pregnant. I did not.
What was that, cat?
Yes.
Who do you think I should go to Hogsmeade with? That girl Natty or Sebastian, the guy whose butt I took care of? That sounded bad. Who do you think I should go to Hogsmeade? Oh, excuse me. Hogsmeade with? The guy I took care of in the duel, or the girl who I let beat me? You'll learn more magic from one of them.
I'd probably say...
Speak louder. This thing just popped out of my ear and it felt like it took half my brain.
I think it did.
Huh?
No.
Just yanked it out of my ear. Stick close to me. Come on now.
No, probably the girl.
I was about to say, I knew you were going to say the girl.
Well, so that, because I feel like she's more, intellect, and I feel like he's,
You don't know nothing about him except you can get his butt whooped by me.
Miss Onai is one of our most talented students, and she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Don't get prideful, okay?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oh my!
I've actually had butterbeers before, and I didn't like it. Have you ever tried it?
I don't drink alcohol, thank you.
It's not all of them are alcohol.
I know, I'm just being a studious person. Take it off. I've always thought hats like this were interesting. I'm seeing my child kick mama. Ah! Ah. Mummy? Mummy, where are you? Oh, Lady Ghost Bonesy, are you abandoning me?
Yes.
Oh. That was awful. Ah, yes, here we go. Now look at my character.
Oh, very very, what do they call it? Posh. I don't know. That looks a little too fancy for my taste.
Well, this is the... Okay, fine. Is this what you like more of?
Yeah, that's about
Oh,
right.
you really want me to let him run around in
No.
a prison outfit?
No. Yeah, do the first one.
Stylish
Wait, what are those?
school uniform. Perfect vest and uniform. Common Victorian garb.
Either
Valet! I
that
love
one
this.
or the
I love
second
this because he looks like a pimp. Victorian era pimp. It's a lilac and
I think the first or the second one on the bottom.
You're gross. Okay, let me change the look of this one then. What kind of coats do you want him to wear? This one? Overall, that right there. This one? Merlin's cloak. Charms Professor robe. So it's my Charms teachers. I took his coat. Okay. Or Azkaban prisoner's coat. This doesn't actually look bad.
What are the other ones?
School ones. Traditional school robe, which is what I was already wearing. Rugged overcoat. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Actually, what was... I actually think this pimp looking one goes with the Lady Ghost Bonesy. What do you think?
Kind of, but I like the other one better.
Ah, I'm sorry, man, but we can't all have what we want. Speak to Professor Rowan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are a type of quest given you by Hogwarts. What kind of music is this? Oh no. Professor.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that.
Oh,
the mending
okay.
charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Ah!
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently
Yes,
than
my
one
phone.
would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have
can see
arranged
what
some
time
for
it is.
today. See them through and
Lady
then
Ghost
report back
Spell.
to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Time for you to learn who the hell you think you're talking to. Oh, I'm just kidding.
I'll I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Oh no, he looks like too fancy for where he's at right now.
Yeah. A page.
He looks like a VIP here.
Got it.
Yeah, I grabbed it with cupped my hand and put it into a book that wasn't there. Well, everybody, I think Ghost Bones is gonna shut it off. The lady wants to watch a movie, so that means if I don't do what she wants, she's gonna beat me later.
No.
With a wand and put it in places that where the sun don't shine, like the ground. Out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, guys, we're gonna end it here. I would love to have some more of this later on with you guys. If you guys would like to hear more Lady Ghost Bones Z talking some more, go ahead and let me know. This would be more interesting if we both would have shut up and just listened to the teachers, but we didn't. We'll see you guys later.